What's up, everyone? It's C. Alexandra from See the Media TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Just got done filming a See with the T, so be sure to check that out. But anyways, look here. So today is all about the Summer Olympic Games, okay? Also, we're going to talk about mental health and then end it on a positive note. But yeah, let's get started, right? So the Olympic Games, my goodness, this time around, it has been definitely very interesting. We just got done with a very controversial year in 2020, and now, it continues basically. And let's start it off with, unfortunately, the story of Sha'Carri. Now, she was like, everyone was comparing her to FloJo. And fun facts, actually, there was, we had like this live museum back in like middle school, and I like was FloJo. I actually ran track, so yeah, I was really rooting for Sha'Carri. Like, oh, she's dope. Like, wow, she's out here, like, doing her thing with her hair, her nails. Like, it's just a breath of fresh air, because sometimes we have to be so politically correct as Black people. But I'm so glad that that is coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, she was not able to compete in the Summer Olympic Games because, unfortunately, they found THC in her bloodstream. So she was not able to compete. Now, to her defense, her mom had just passed away. And she literally found out by being interviewed. Now, I don't know if a lot of y'all know that, but that's the truth. Like, imagine you just won the biggest achievement in your life, and then somebody tells you your mom passed away. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? That's going to break your heart. Not to mention, I don't even know who the reporter was, but the reporter showed no type of respect. You know what I'm saying? That's just not something that you would want to hear at that moment of time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that took her in kind of a downward spiral, and she probably knew that she wasn't supposed to be taking any substances. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Mental health is real. We don't know how she felt in that moment. We don't know what caused her, what drove her to that dark place, but we do know that as a human, if you hear somebody that was your mom or anyone that was close to you, I'm sure that's going to bring some type of emotion. You know what I'm saying? Some type of something, and so for her to kind of result to, taking a substance to kind of ease her pain or maybe kind of help her zone out, um, I'm not necessarily agreeing with it, but I can understand why she went there. And so it's unfortunate that she was not able to compete in the Olympic Games, because she's so very talented. And I know she would have smoked out everybody, you know what I'm saying? But we got to talk about this too, because it kind of continued, because she kind of had a little bit of back and forth with, other athletes on Twitter, on Instagram, and it became a little messy, you know what I'm saying, to the point where, she did say I'm human, and then it became this thing where everyone was rooting for Sha'Carri, and then everyone started to attack her. And it's very scary how social media can just turn on people so quickly. I just think that's weird. It's like we're living in like the witch trial age. It's like, who's next? Who are we going to cancel next? It's really weird, uh, y'all must be bored. Yeah, y'all must be really bored. So let's move on to something a little bit more positive. Simone Biles, an amazing gymnast. You know what I'm saying? She has won a multitude of different medals, and she actually just won a bronze medal. And, she made the U.S. happy. But a lot of people were surprised that she did take a break, and she publicly announced that she needed a break, that her body and mind just weren't, together. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's so important for us to talk about. It's like sometimes, we go to work, we show up, and our boss or whoever, or say we are our own boss, you know what I'm saying? Everyone on your team or whomever, even if you're on your own team, you know, we're expected, like, time doesn't stop, you know what I'm saying? So we're expected to just keep going. We're expected to just keep going, to keep showing up, to work. I hate to say work to death, but in some ways, some people probably feel like that. You know what I'm saying? We get 2 days to recharge. If you work for yourself, probably less than that. You know what I'm saying? Depending on your situation. So, of course, work is great. Work is a good thing, but rest is just as important. And so it's just really It's unfortunate that she had some backlash in that area where they were just kind of telling her like, oh, you're not allowed to rest. You're teaching kids to basically quit. Like she didn't quit. She still came back and won a medal. But she, at that moment, she may have injured herself because she simply just wasn't there mentally. And it just kind of shows you that like how weird this world is. Like the celebrity entertainment, like they expect these people to just be like superhuman, and we have to realize these people are just like us. They just might have a little bit more money, maybe more good looking, have whatever, fame, all that, but at the end of the day they're human. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought that was very interesting, just to see how people turned on her so quickly. But it just got to show you the social media age. Look, y'all gonna have to, y'all got to stay prayed up, because look, your mental health will plummet if you allow it. So now I want to end it on a very high note. So this girl is amazing. This athlete is absolutely amazing. Her name is Tamyra Mensah-Stock, and she is the first Black woman, she's the first Black woman to win a gold medal in wrestling for the Olympic Games. Like, that's so huge. And a lot of people don't know about this story. We're so quick to, especially with social media loves to touch on the negative things, which I get it. Not everything is perfect, but it's so nice to also hear stories of a success, especially as a Black woman. Now, she's originally from Nigeria, grew up in Texas, but she says she's very proud to have won for her country, the U.S. And as a Black woman myself, I'm very proud of her, and I love her positivity. But guess what? She was asked what she would do with the money, and she told her mom ahead of time, if I win, I'm gonna give you $30,000 so you can start your own food truck. Like, what? She's such a gem. Like, she didn't even think about herself, and I just love that. I feel like social media has breeded this generation of everything being about you, everything being about us. I. Make sure you're getting back, even if it's a family, a friend, a stranger, whoever is in need. It's just not about you all the time. So shout out to Tamyra Mensah-Stock, who not only showed up and showed out, but she also has a heart of gold. So shout out to you. The gold medal matches your heart, girl. I love it. I love it. So I want to move on as we close to mental health. Mental health is so important. And, it's not talked about enough in the school system, personally. We're taught to work, we're taught to make money, we're taught to, basically keep up with the Joneses. We're taught all these different things, except the stuff that could actually help us survive, like learning how to file taxes, or learning, how to, I guess, invest in the stock market. You know what I'm saying? Or even, how to be an entrepreneur. Like, those things are not really taught to us. You know what I'm saying? That's something you have to figure out on your own, because of course the system wants you to be dependent on them. But if you're woke to what's going on, you won't just stop there. You'll look past, what's going on, or what you are shown. You will look past what is just shown to you. So back to the topic. Mental health is so important. And there's different ways to practice, staying in balance, to help you think clearly, to help you be more clear with your purpose, to be more clear with, the different steps you need to take in life. And one of the things I do, and I just kind of started this, I was reading a chapter in the Bible every day, and that was a beautiful thing. It helped me become stronger. It helped me definitely be one with God, and also just kind of be able to see things a little bit clearer. But what has really helped me in the past month or so, and I actually had a lady who I met tell me, she was like, you need to, and I felt like it was like a sign from God, or, it was literally God's voice speaking through her. She was like, you need to start listening to gospel music every morning. And I was just kind of looking at her like, do you know my life? Like, you must know my life, because right now I'm going through it. And that was just a sentimental moment for me, because it was like she knew me, but she didn't really know me. It was crazy. But I know it wasn't by accident. And so since then, right away, I didn't right away jump on to listening to it because I was just like, what is this lady talking about? She don't know me. And one day it just became a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? Because mental health is something that I battle with. I don't take medication for anything or anything like that, but I am someone who is an overthinker. I'm someone who might be a little bit more anxious than the other person. I have a little social anxiety. Um, Sometimes in the past, I even dealt with depression. And I'm not going to really go into too much of that. Just know that you're listening to someone who's really dealt with these things and even continues to battle with certain things. I'm not perfect. I know I kind of show up on social media and, even in person when I need to, but I also take a lot of time for myself. I've learned I'm my best self sometimes when I just have time to be alone with God, to be alone with myself, and be alone with like my really close friends. Um, just my circle, because when you start allowing too many different people around you, it's really, really easy to lose track or lose sight of the ultimate goal. So be very careful with that. I definitely recommend, if you are fighting mental health every day, you know what I'm saying? Like me, myself, I recommend listening to gospel music every day or meditating every morning or both, you know what I'm saying? Writing in your journal. But definitely something that makes you feel good, but not, don't result to like any substance abuse or anything like that, but something that just keeps your spirits high. For me, it's music. So, and then for it to be gospel music, it's just a plus. So, I listen to music to kind of get me in the right mood. Meditation also helps me clear my mind, calm down. My dog actually has anxiety a little bit. So it's funny, like me and him will actually do meditation together. And it's like, we're both calm. And it's like, yeah. So these are some tips that I use. Also, please get your rest. Don't stay up all night. I have a really bad problem with going to sleep at a certain time. I'm working on it. And another thing is, make sure you are not just scrolling through social media all the time. That really messes with your mind. I cannot tell you how much. And it's something that I'm still dealing with, because, as a creative, sometimes I'm, searching for different ways. Like I'll follow these people that help me or give me, tips on how to create better content or whatever, right? And so, those are the things that I enjoy watching, or sometimes it's fashion, sometimes it's music, but I can't be the one that's just scrolling. It's just overwhelming for me. I don't know if it's overwhelming for anyone else, but it's really, really overwhelming for me. So I've learned to take breaks. Like sometimes I'll literally turn my phone off. Like I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to see anything. I just need to be alone with God. I just need to be alone with myself and enjoy my presence. You know what I'm saying? Be one with myself. That is a real big thing for me right now in this moment of life. And so I just want to say, if anyone's out there battling mental health every day, I just want to say you have an ally. You have someone who is here with you. Okay. It's something that is near and dear to my heart, because I know how it feels to have doubt in your mind, to feel like sometimes like your dream is too big, or to feel like, you're alone sometimes, or to feel like, what am I doing? Kind of feeling lost at times. I know how that feels. I really do know how it feels to feel misunderstood and all these different types of things. But I just want you to know that that doesn't define you. You know what I'm saying? You can choose to look past that. You can choose to, overcome that, and you will overcome that. Just fight every day. Fight every day, because the world does need you, and the world needs your gift. Okay? And just know that rather, just never think that your dream is too big. Never think that your dream is too big. There is a place for everyone. There's room for everyone. God doesn't make mistakes. And so I hope that this really touches someone's heart. I felt like someone needed to hear that. I know I needed to hear that. So I hope someone can take away from this and just realize that no matter if you're a celebrity with millions of followers and the whole world is watching you, and you mess up, just know it's okay. You can keep going. Or if you're someone who feels like no one's paying attention to you, and you feel like sometimes you're alone and lost. Just know that your time is coming. Just know that on the other side of uncertainty is clarity. Okay? Focus on you. Take a break, remove yourself from people, get in alignment with yourself, get in alignment with God, and hear his voice. And I promise you, you'll start to see what direction you need to go and what path you need to follow. And lastly, keep a positive attitude as much as you can. I mean, I promise you, you can find reasons to be mad if you want to. You can literally wake up and be like, oh my gosh, the sun's not out today, so I'm going to have a bad day. Well, I'm going to tell you this. If you wake up like that every morning, you're going to be one miserable person for the rest of your life. Because look, I promise you, not everything is going to always go perfect. Okay. So I'm here to hopefully be your cheerleader and tell you that it's okay. It's okay to sometimes be grumpy. It's okay to sometimes feel a certain type of way. Just please don't stay there. Mental health is a battle. Okay. Because we're battling things that we can't see. It's a spiritual warfare. Regardless if you're religious or not, it's the truth. There's good and bad. Regardless if you believe in the Lord or not, there are evil spirits and there are good spirits. And just know that every day is a constant battle. But it's always mind over matter. Don't let the enemy win. Okay? So hold on to that and just know that you are loved. You're protected, and be your best self, and please stay positive and spread kindness. You don't know what people are going through. You really don't know what people are going through, so spread kindness. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to See the Media. As you always know, we try to keep it positive, also entertain you, but you know what? We got to keep it real. Once again, if you would like your story told, be sure to email imcalexandra@gmail.com so we can get you on the show, because your story deserves to be told. And be sure to like, comment, and follow, and share. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is T. Alexandra from See the Media TV. And yeah, have a great day.